What's up everyone, it's football season and it's even hitting NFT news. Mythical Games, creator of NFL Rivals, has surpassed over 1 million users. That's huge news. And that's because they are one of the first to have NFTs within this mobile game. And for the first time ever, they are letting you purchase NFTs through Apple iOS and Android. This comes on the heel of Google's most recent announcement allowing NFTs to be sold within their mobile marketplaces. If you don't know about Mythical Games, they also just released some free NFTs to over 200 million Amazon Prime gamers. This is a game called Planet Mojo, and I talked about this a few weeks back. They're giving out a ton of free things, and it seems to be working. They're onboarding a lot of users. So far, over 1 million on NFL Rivals, and the NFL season hasn't even started yet. This news is very exciting because this marks the first time NFTs can be exchanged inside of a very big mobile-first game. Not to mention the big powerhouse brand that is the NFL. This is great for community members because they get to own their in-game assets. A lot of people spend a lot of money on mobile games. You know who I'm talking about. It might just be you. But if you have it in the NFT variation, you get to keep that asset for life. And here's a perfect example of what I just mentioned. Panini most recently lost their license to produce NFL collectibles. That's in the form of the cardboard physical collectible cards, and that could also mean as NFTs. They haven't disclosed all of what just happened just yet. The NFL terminated their relationship with Panini, who makes a lot of sports cards, and moved over to Fnatic. This is nothing new. Licenses end all the time between different sports and different brands. This is the first time, however, with NFTs as part of the equation. That is because Panini has launched NFL NFTs about a year or two ago, and that relationship has just ended. So that begs the question, what happens to these assets? When posed with the question, what happens to minted NFTs of the past, legal expert Ross Feingold says, not a lot. He mentions that the first sale doctrine outlines that the owner of the legal copy of the copyrighted work, in this form it is the NFT, they have the right to display, lend, sell, or even dispose of that copy. One caveat here is that this doctrine applies to physical card sales and has yet to carry over to the digital landscape. All in all, don't expect the Panini NFL NFTs to disappear anytime soon. They will always have on-chain provenance. Being on-chain is very different than having the graphics point somewhere. Let me clarify what I mean. You could have the smart contract with a bunch of zeros, X's, and Y's, but the image of where the NFT is hosted may one day go away if Panini chooses to no longer pay the bill. That's right, someone's got to pay the bill to host these images or video files, this one just being an image, unless their artwork is all on-chain. Hence why people loved Bitcoin NFTs, because Bitcoin NFTs were all on-chain. They were never pointed to a web hosting server somewhere else. We're getting besides the point here, and that is that the NFTs that you purchase should be owned by you if that is determined by the gaming publisher. So make sure you read that fine print, because if they don't give you ownership of the NFT and the rights only exist within the game, then you might not want to play that game, because why spend so much time and money if you don't own the digital assets? With mobile-first gaming giants like NFL Rival and Zynga approaching Web3, you best believe in-game assets will be one day owned by all the users, all the community members playing that game. This is very exciting news for game players. If anyone always complains about how much you spend time on games, you can tell them, well, I can get that value back now. As more people onboard, trade, and sell NFTs, digital assets like that through NFL Rivals, Mythical Games, Zynga, that just means the more the market's gonna mature. And those who position themselves right during this market will absolutely crush it and capitalize. If you wanna learn how to do that, click on my link down below. I talk about it all day, every day, what NFTs I'm buying and selling with the most gains. If you want the best NFT news, updates, and alpha, then make sure you follow along. I got 3 market updates weekly. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.